Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1. Today we're taking you on a walk around Disney Springs to show you some of the construction updates here for March of 2018. We hope you enjoyed the video. And actually this is the end of March, so it could also be probably labeled April as well. But I used to start all of my videos from this vantage point when I did construction updates back in 2015. So go back and check those out and see how much this area has changed since then. It's amazing. This was all just dirt and construction vehicles back in 2015 when I was doing updates pretty regularly. I think my first one was August 2015. And also, while we're getting started, if you would leave a like on the video as well as a comment and subscribe. All those things really help our channel and help our videos. So really appreciate it if you take just an extra second to leave that like and that comment, and also subscribe and hit the bell. Really appreciate that. Thanks everybody. I always like to show that escalator ride going down here from the orange parking garage into Disney Springs here by Planet Hollywood and the Coke store. And of course the Coke store has been here for a while, but just beyond that you can see construction at the new Wolfgang Puck Restaurant, so we'll check that out here real quick before we go to the west side. It's a beautiful day here today too. So right next to the restroom area here by the Coke store, you can see now the Wolfgang Puck Restaurant going vertical. Into the shot, you can actually see on the concept art, the roof line is matching with what you see on the concept art, so it's starting to take shape. And here's what it'll eventually look like when it's finished. Here's a look at what the inside will look like. So those wooden timbers that you see on the concept art, the wooden timbers there are what is going to be in place inside the restaurant as part of the main focal point. So that's what they're working on up there right now. Get one more look at it here. So right next to the AMC Theater here is what used to be the Harley shop, and there's actually some construction going on next to that. Not exactly sure what they're putting in there, but there's a wall covering the walkway even next to it. There's a balloon. There used to be benches and places to sit in the whole walkway over there. Maybe they're just refurbishing it, maybe they're getting ready for whatever store is going to be next. So here's the front of what used to be the Harley-Davidson store, and you can see that wall I was just looking at, and if I pan to the left, past Planet Hollywood, you'll see another wall right next to Characters in Flight here, just across from Maria and Enzo's, as well as the Edison. Of course, those are just newly opened in the last couple months here as well, but not sure what they're doing on this particular area here. Everything here along the west side is pretty much the same as it has been. The Star Wars store as well as the Marvel superhero headquarters. Less food trucks over here to the right and what used to be the food truck park, so maybe those weren't as successful as what they'd hoped, I'm not sure. You see right here next to Bongo's, there's only one food truck right there, the Fantasy Fair, and the rest of them are gone, so anyway, there is still the performance area stage here where those two speakers are. Beautiful day today. There's Jaleo, which is going to be a Spanish restaurant, and you can really see some interesting architecture on that. That used to be Wolfgang Puck's, the Express, as well as the regular restaurant there, but changed it into that and moved Wolfgang Puck over there where we just showed you. There you go, there's another shot of the architecture there, and you can see some of the concept art around it. So it's coming in 2018, Jose Andres. No concept art as to what it's going to look like, except for here a little bit on the inside. You can see a little bit more of the architecture there with the steel structure. I love all the different curves and awnings there. I love this picture. If you look at the boat closely enough there, you can see the shadow below. It almost looks like the boat is floating. The water is so clear. Like floating in the air. Obviously it's floating, but floating in the air instead of the water. The side angle here of Jaleo, right across from Splitsville. And next to that, a lot of action going on down here in this part of the west side. Next to that is the NBA Experience, which is where Disney Quest used to be. Of course, we all miss Disney Quest, at least I do. But they've got the steel structure back up here, which was, they completely leveled Disney Quest. They didn't even keep the structure of it. So the steel structure for the NBA Experience is going up right next to this part of the elevated railway. It's not actually an elevated railway, by the way. It's just this little roof here that you can sit underneath. That's just a stylistic element that they already had here. Ready to concept art, summer 2019, so they've got some work to do on it. I'm still not sure about the whole NBA Experience thing as opposed to Disney Quest, which was more of the video game destination. I feel like video games have a wider appeal, but hey, only time will tell. We'll see. Guys are really working up here on some of these structures. There we have another piece of concept art here. Here's one more angle of the NBA Experience, formerly known as Disney Quest. So we're heading out of the west side now. We're heading up towards the landing. You can see Maria and Enzo's there, as well as STK, but they've also got the construction walls up here still, so not sure when those will be coming down. They may be finishing up some work around the bridge. Better look at the front of Maria and Enzo's. That's the pizza pump, I believe. So that's the fast food part, and then there's actually Maria and Enzo's, the main restaurant. We did a whole video review of both of these areas, so be sure to check it out on the channel. Just search on our channel for Maria and Enzo's, as well as the Edison over here. Beautiful inside. And then connected to Maria and Enzo's is the Edison, which is themed like a Gothic power plant. And I did a whole video on that as well, so be sure to, again, go check that out if you want to see the inside. These are recently opened. They've only been open for a couple months. And the resting is fairly similar to how it has been for the last year or two, except for one thing right up here by the boathouse that we look at. You can maybe see the wall just in the distance. Right across from the hangar bar, which has been open for a while, is the wine bar here. And it's really looking very close to finished here. Just some interior work, a little bit exterior maybe to do, but it's really come along quickly in the last several weeks here. And it's right next to the gelato place. You can actually see the concept art for the Wine Bar George here, I believe it's what it's going to be called. I'd forgotten the full name there. And you can see them working on the outside. The top of the building says Vintage 1900. Was finished in 2018, but that's okay. That's the whole theming of this area. You get one more look here at the Wine Bar George. It's a beautiful day. I know I've said that a couple times, but always glad to have a sunny day to film. The Vivoli gelato place right next to it, built in the same style. We get to the other side of the landing here. You can see construction walls in front of what used to be Portobello, and now it looks like it's going to be changed into Terralina. So still Italian food, but just a different restaurant, slightly different theming. Spring 2018, so it looks like it doesn't have much longer on that one. that the main structure still looks like what Portobello used to look like. And then of course right next to it is Paddlefish, which used to be Fulton's Crab House. And that opened last year, I think. It's been a while. Here we are at the World of Disney, and they're supposed to be renovating the inside of it, so we'll check out some of the progress there. Looks like we can't even go in this door right next to Starbucks here. We've got the windows are covered up here. A sign telling you to go into the World of Disney over here. So we'll check that out here in just a minute. There's Starbucks, just for reference of where we are, right across from the stage. And here's another perspective. This is the entrance where Stitch is up here, normally soaking guests, but he's not doing that today, unfortunately, and this whole entrance is blocked up as well. Let's go around to the side and see how far around it's blocked. There's the side with Stitch, and this whole side is blocked off as well, so maybe most of the store is closed right now. I know somebody had asked me to get a tour of it before it closed, and it just didn't work out with how busy we were. Wish we had been able to do that. And here's the kind of the front side facing what used to be the parking lot and is now the parking garage. But here's another update for you. Just beyond the parking garage that's open, the Lime Garage, there's another garage that's going to be open across the street there, across Buena Vista Boulevard. You can see the other parking garage being built there. So that'll be open. I think that's going to be a guest lot, but anyway, then they should have plenty of parking for Disney Springs once they get that open. But this isn't new, but you got to say hi to Topiary Mickey and his jar of water fountain here, flower pot fountain, whatever you want to call it. It's really cool. All right, so this is in the princess side of the World of Disney store, so we'll check that out here real quick. The only entrance, at least on this side, that's open, so let's go in and see what they've got. Hasn't been changed too much. I do love the backgrounds behind the cashier area here to check out. Really good theming in here though, and they decorate it really nicely at Christmas as well. So this side's completely open, but they've changed the merchandise around quite a bit. You can see this used to be princess stuff, stuffed animals, things like that. And they've changed it into the mugs and picture frames and stuff like that because you can't get into the other part of the building, which I'll show you here in just a second. There's Lumiere. And if I look over here to the hallways, which normally lead to the rest of the store, it's blocked off at the end. There you go, you can see the wall there, but they've got merchandise in as much of it as they can. I mean, this is their largest store, so got a lot of merchandise to cover. Some kind of a souvenir area up here. We'll check that out. Alright, here's the souvenir area. Just some of the cheaper, smaller toy type stuff that they have. The Mickey wand. Pencils and all kinds of stuff. And of course the checkout. We still have a toy section here. More of the regular toys, not the souvenir cheap stuff, but have that and also the stuffed animals. The plush section, they call it. And as we stop to say hello to our friend Mr. Lego Sea Serpent here, that's all we have for today for our Disney Springs construction update video for March and April of 2018. Some ducks down there. We hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave us a like and a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell like we said earlier. It really helps us out when you guys do that. And also, make sure you check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com, as well as WindowRepairParts.us. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.